This video is sponsored by Quadlock.
The guy that I wanted to see. Dude, no way. Yeah. Materials.
Thank God.
Content can
Save the
carry on.
day, dude. This tripod wasn't cutting it right here. I spent 6 days bikepacking in Death Valley. I filmed the whole ride using a drone, an iPhone, and a Quadlock. Without this info, you might think I lugged around a larger camera and lens kit. I packed up my bike with calories and water to roughly last me 4 days without a resupply. My bike was fully packed, and I made the decision to pack light on the camera side. I'm going to show you exactly how this minimalist setup didn't just survive one of the harshest environments on Earth. It helped me get incredible shots I didn't think were possible on my own. Every time I go on a big trip, I think about how much gear I'm going to bring. And I've been that guy, bringing way too much stuff, hauling a heavy backpack with a collection of cameras, lenses, and a mountain of batteries. It's a real pain in the back, if you know what I mean. The more I create, the more I realize it ruins the experience. It turns a beautiful escape from the city life into a grueling experience, suffering way more than necessary. This place is no joke. We're talking 6,000 foot 4x4 mountain passes, sand, soul-rattling washboards, and a kind of remote where you truly are on your own.
So if something does happen, everyone will donate water and we will fill you up fully full of water. We will make sure you're in contact with something via like an inReach or a satellite or something, and then we'll leave you in the desert.
Once I knew I needed to pack light, the question was, how do I strip down all my camera gear down to its basic essentials without cutting the quality? The key to this whole film was Quadlock and their different systems to mount the phone. It started with a simple Quadlock case for my iPhone. Quadlock is known for its twist lock mechanism on the back. It's what lets me connect my phone to everything else, and it does it instantly and securely. Once I hear that click, I know I'm set. Quadlock is known for the Out Front Mount Pro. Most people who ride bikes are familiar with it. It takes your phone and puts it in front of your handlebars where a bike computer normally goes. This is great for me because I always have a place for my phone and I can quickly take it off, get shots, also use the forward-facing camera and get shots of myself eating and riding. The tool that I leaned on the most was the tripod selfie stick. Having a tripod is an absolute must if you're going to use the longer focal lengths on the iPhone. The Quadlock tripod is small enough to slip in a bib pocket and has a 270-degree hinge for getting almost any angle you can think of. While riding, I leave the phone attached to my bars. Then I can twist it off, lock it to the tripod, and have a solid camera platform, ready to shoot in 10 seconds. In a bikepacking scenario where I'm consistently riding in front of the group, then jumping to the back, speed is everything. The first day is always the hardest on a bikepacking trip. The ride started with a long, rattling climb up a 4x4 track, followed by a loose, rocky descent. The vibration was intense on the fully loaded bike, and my iPhone worked like a charm. To save battery, I kept it in airplane mode since there isn't cell service out there anyways. Whenever I'd see a chance to capture the long twists and turns of those old beat trails, I'd stop my bike, twist off the phone, click it onto the tripod, and in seconds I was filming a perfectly stable long lens shot, compressing the mountains in the background. Other times I use static shots to show camp, water filtering, and moments by our nightly fires. These are the little moments that build the story, the quiet beats between the suffering. And this system made getting them completely effortless. Most of my work is very kinetic, and I always thought using a static camera really slowed down the process of shooting bicycles. But I quickly learned it's a great tool for creating perspective and movement. After that first day, I really learned to embrace the static frame. By spreading the tripod legs flat, I could get the phone just inches off the ground for these incredible dynamic shots. Filming myself riding past, it made me look tiny and the landscape feel enormous. On some of the long flowing descents, I extended the tripod arm all the way up and used it as a selfie stick. By holding it out, I can get these smooth, sweeping shots that followed my bike. Almost like a drone. My favorite part, and definitely the hardest of the trip, was Lippincott Pass. It's a twisty, narrow, 5,000 foot 4x4 climb out of Saline Valley. I was carrying 9.5 liters of water, navigating rocky sections that had me seriously questioning my life choices. The sun was brutal, and I hiked the bike most of the top section. In these moments, I have very little energy for making camera choices, and those are the exact moments that define an adventure, the suffering. Because my camera gear was so simple, it was easy to capture it all. I repeatedly filmed myself pushing my bike up most of the top of that pass, and I loved every minute of it. I'd put the bike down, run up to the next corner, pop the phone down, go back to the bike, then hike back up, over and over again. It was really fun in some strange way. I went to Death Valley to see if I can create more with less, and I left with a short video I'm proud of, completely shot on iPhone and other items. It just proves that you don't need to go and spend a fortune to make something that looks amazing. So pack light, go have an adventure, and tell your story. If you're curious about the video I'm referencing, I popped it here on the end card. Take a look, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.